Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today is a pretty special one. This is my full coaching session with Prismaticism. First of all, let me just start by saying it was just so much fun. That guy is such a professional. The way he approaches the game, he thinks during a game, it's just so professional, just surgical, trying to leave nothing out. It was so interesting just hearing him talk and explain things, and I just had such a blast. Hopefully, you guys will learn a lot while watching this and can have a bit of fun as well while watching it. And yeah, while you watch me just try to pick his brain, and we go through this open hand gameplay where we just talk about different plays, and throughout the whole coaching session, I bounce back some questions here and there, try to pick the brain of a guy that went top four, five. Yeah, he finished top four times out of five regionals he attended, and won the Atlanta regional. It's just so interesting, right? The opportunity that I had to just be able to ask him questions and talk to him, it was amazing. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy the video as much as I did, and yeah, enjoy. Yo yo, can you hear me?
Hey, yep, I can hear you. Let me turn you up a little bit. Sorry for the delay. I sent you the message and then immediately someone messaged me and just had to respond.
Bruh,
All
no
right,
worries at all, man.
all right, good. So, wait, you sound like you're French. Are you French?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Are you in France right now? Is this like?
No, I'm from Quebec. I don't know if you know where.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
that makes sense. There
the
there are
French
French
part of.
people outside of France. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yep, I'm from Quebec, man. Um, yeah, man, and basically we have a hockey team called the Montreal Canadiens. I don't know if you've heard of them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm from
well,
Canada too.
oh, you're from Canada?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
Toronto.
oh, so you know about the Habs. Are you a Leafs fan?
Eh, hard to be a Leafs fan.
Hey, true. Anyways, we just won against Buffalo
Okay, nice.
like 5 minutes ago, but I'm ready.
5 minutes. Okay. All right, cool. One thing, I record the session so you can review afterwards.
Yep. Uh,
So,
I'm also recording, by the way.
oh, okay, nice.
Just want to say hi,
Oh, I mean, you
to the
think?
people that are watching, if there are going to be any.
Oh yeah, you were the one. Were you the one that asked if it was fine to record?
Yeah, that was me.
Was that was you? Okay, yeah. Okay, no, yeah, that's no problem. All right, then I'll let you do the recording, and I will just not do the recording, and that makes things simpler.
Oh yeah,
If
sure,
that's fine,
perfect.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you got your side, then it's all good. Okay, great, cool.
Yep.
So I'm looking at you're prepping for Hartford. That's like your big thing.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, I was supposed to go to Vancouver because it's the one in Canada, but I don't know, it just became too complicated with the accommodations and stuff. So Hartford is just easier, and it's a 6-hour drive from where I live, so I'm
Yeah,
going either
driving there.
from.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And yep, basically, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to compete, like, try to make day two or give myself some goal like that, or go for a middle card, or just try to enjoy it.
Okay,
And
so you're not set on any big goal like that, but just go to Hartford and at least be prepared for it.
yeah, yeah, I just want to get better at the game. I love the game, and when you make mistakes, you're like, damn, you just want to get better all the time, right? So this is a good opportunity for me. No matter the reason I want to get better, it's just I feel nice.
Okay, nice. And then so you played Hearthstone is your big thing. Do you compete in Hearthstone, or that's just like you were grinding it?
I grinded it quite a bit, and I competed like very low tier competition.
Okay, so like just the small. I guess it's all online tournaments in Hearthstone. I'm not familiar with like the modern
Yeah, it was
Hearthstone scene too much.
yeah, it was online.
Okay, and then so yeah, you're not locked on a deck, but that's for another session. And then you just want to do VOD review is your big focus
Well,
for
VAR
today.
review, but to be honest, I saw on your Metafy that you said like, oh, we can do anything, even open hand playing, and I thought that was a very good idea because I
Oh
think it's
yeah,
the
yeah, we
best
could do
to
that too.
just
Yeah.
discuss about the game. And because I'll tell you my big problem. Sorry if I'm getting ahead of myself now, but I think that I have the early game quite well. Like it's easy for me to understand, but sometimes late game, I feel like I don't know how to read the tempo of how the game is supposed to be played to win. Either aggressive or taking my time, you know? I think that's a
Yeah,
big problem. Sometimes I feel lost in the game state. I know what plays do what, but I'm not sure how I should
which one to
play.
choose? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, okay. I mean, do you have odds to review, or you want to do the open hand gameplay?
I mean, I have a million of VODs like on my channel, but I don't know. What do you think is best, like to just
I
like
think like this is, I mean, probably like partly a weakness of mine, but when we do the open hand gameplay, then I do like to think on my turns as well. So then it does, like, it could be interesting. Like we could play double open hand, and I could talk about what I'm doing on my turn because it's if you're not prepping for a specific deck, then you could see both sides. But then the VOD review is like more focused on what you're doing. Like then all the time can be on that.
all right. Um,
But
before
both both
before
are good.
yeah,
Yeah.
before we get into that, I'll just ask one quick question about a specific deck because I'm not set on what I want to bring, but I kind of have a favor for LeBlanc, and I was wondering, like, I don't know if you know a lot about LeBlanc yet, or like through testing.
Yeah, decent amount. Yeah,
Um,
I did some testing with her.
when let's say you're turn one and you're going first, right? And you have two drops in your hand, or you're a very early game and you have all your two drops. Which one should you prioritize? Is there always one, or it's dependent on?
Um, I think it's probably like especially like definitely turn one. It would be the Soaring Scout to get your runes ramped
Okay.
quickly. If it's later on, then it depends. Like sometimes you could be low on cards, you can't afford to do a Soaring Scout. And I think in general, if it's turn three or later, it's probably too late for the Soaring Scout.
Yeah.
Um, like that's more when you would want to either you put down a the Honest Broker just to have the 2 might unit instead, where it can take a
Yeah.
combat, or B, if you copy it, then it's a bit more in the opponent's way. Because the Soaring Scout or like any 1 might unit, when you copy it, it's only going to stop a 2 drop from the opponent. So it's only their turn one play is going to get blocked by it. And then Sentry is just like you never take any risk when you play Sentry, but he's also not going to do too much unless you have a Karthus in play or some other way to make him do a bit more.
Okay. And so you would say late game, it's more of like brokers than soaring scouts that come out for like rune economy,
Yeah, yeah. Because
just for
the
the 2 might.
I mean, it does depend on when. Let me think. 'Cause I think the issue is if you start with the broker on turn one at least, then your opponent's not going to go and kill it. And then you get the gold, but it comes in tapped, and then you can't spend it right away.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Soaring Scout, then your opponent. I mean, it depends on the battlefield as well, but then your opponent might be forced to kill it, and then you get the runes immediately. And it's also depends on what your curve looks like. Where sometimes with the gold, you can't spend it right away, so then it's worse than the rune that you would get from the Soaring Scout.
Okay, yeah. Damn. All right. Um, all right. Yeah, let's get into some open hand playing, I think.
Okay. On TCG Arena or
Yeah,
what is it?
TCG
Rift
Arena.
Atlas. Okay. Is there a matchup you want to do?
Uh, to be honest, no, not. I don't care about the matchup.
Okay. I'll just do.
Maybe I'll play LeBlanc just in case I have some questions.
Okay. I'll do. Let's see what'll make it interesting late game.
Not
Let's
Vex,
see.
not
I'll
Vex.
try not Vex. Okay, I was just
I
about to
hate
click on Vex.
Vex.
All right. No, yeah, Vex is annoying.
Like
All right. I'll do Orn. Orn will make interesting things happen.
Sprite Orn, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Sprite aggro Orn.
Yeah, I played that deck. It's very fun. It's very good. I
Yeah.
I like it
Yeah.
better than
No,
Lily, to be
Sprite
honest.
Fountain fixed all the problems for.
Yeah, it's a legit deck. So do you have to always click reveal all every
What do
time
you
you
mean
draw?
reveal all?
Like open for open
Oh,
hand.
if you screen share on Discord, that would be fine too. But
Oh,
otherwise,
okay.
yeah, you would have to do that. Yeah.
Well, would it be better if you could you do that as well? Like, should we always do that?
Yeah, we could both screen share on Discord. That's fine.
Or no, like show
Or
all.
both just show all. Yeah,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
could
yeah.
both do show all. Yeah, that's
Right,
fine
right.
because then it's all in one window for you. It's easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
7.
So, hmm.
Yeah. Normally LeBlanc does this when they go first. This the Windswept Hillock, they save it.
Yeah. Oh,
It's so strong.
My bad. Wait. Just. All right.
Okay, you're going first.
I'll go first. Yep. Oh fuck! Now I have to manual.
No, yeah.
Right. Sacrifice Skull, Mixologist TT. Usually here I would just remove the Mixologist and the TT because it's just like big units and
Which
game.
one is TT? Oh,
Thousand
Thousand
Tailed.
Tailed?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sacrifice Call. Yeah, maybe you keep the Mixologist where it's a mid-game unit, because Sacrifice you need a target for.
Yeah.
Depends on what your deck list, how many other Sacrifice targets you have other than the Mixologist and Riptide Rex.
Yeah, I have one TT I think though, and then three
Okay, but
Mixologists, three
against
Rex.
Orin, it's not going to be too big of a deal.
Uh,
I
Too
think I
big of
just
a
have to
deal
keep the full
to
thing.
not have what or to do what.
To not have a Thousand-Tailed Watcher, because I'm not going to be holding with
Yeah,
a ton of
true.
units.
No,
Yeah.
for sure this one I recycle, but so just one maybe.
No, you have to find a 2-drop, so you have to do 2. But it's either the Sacrifice or the Mixologist, because I think Cull is just a
What would you do?
really
Would you
good
keep
value card.
the unit?
Yeah, I think I'd probably keep the unit, because you might end up with like you're already missing units for your curve, so maybe you end up having to play like LeBlanc turn 2 and then Mixologist turn 3 or something. So then that at least gives you some kind of a plan as long as you can find a 2-drop.
Oh yeah. Quick question. Um, what's your what's your opinion on if I'm going second, turn 1 LeBlanc, recycling 1 rune? I hate doing that.
It depends. Yeah, it's not great. It depends on the matchup. Like against purple decks, you never want to do that because they can gust you, and then that's terrible.
Gust is
I
a
think
problem.
like maybe if it's a matchup where you're not worried about her getting killed on turn 2, which like Gust, Call the Weak are the 2 big ones. Anything else, then it's maybe okay. But ideally, you play something else because it does slow you down a lot to only have 4 runes on turn 2.
And if you have nothing.
But if you have nothing, you have to do it. You can't pass your turn. It's still better
Yeah.
than passing. Yeah.
All right. All right. Sorry.
Yep. You're going first.
So obviously just a 2-drop.
Yep.
It's going to be quite annoying though to keep revealing.
Okay, we'll do a seal, cookie, Horo.
All right. So right here, it's a pretty bad hand.
Yeah.
I would do the 2 points and recycle the Mixologist.
Discard Mixologist. Let's see, because then you do that. I probably go and kill the real Honest Broker. And then I guess what else are you doing with your turn? You could play Call the
Playing
Weak
a
and kill your...
LeBlanc in... Yeah, I could. Kill the clone and then your Poro. Maybe. But then I'd have no unit, but
Yeah, you
you
wouldn't have a
don't.
unit left over.
You don't have anything to attack, but obviously you have one. I just don't know that, right? Because it's
Yeah,
usually not on
yeah.
hand, but...
But I can have accelerate units pretty commonly. Like it could also be a Sprite Fountain or something.
Yeah, so
Because yeah,
maybe
having the LeBlanc, because like most likely, even if you kill this Poro, I'm probably going to go. I mean, if I don't kill the Broker, you probably win the game immediately because you have 4 points to 0. But if I do kill the Broker, either with an accelerate unit or with an equipment on the plundering Poro, then what's the best situation for you? If you play the LeBlanc, then you have 5 next turn, which doesn't
why
doesn't
5?
Mixologist with the gold. Well, because you'd recycle one for the LeBlanc if you play her.
Oh, you're talking about Oh, 5 runes.
Well,
5 runes.
you'll have
Oh, yeah.
five runes either
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, either with the Call of Week or the LeBlanc, you'll have 5 next turn to play the Mixologist. So then the
Yeah.
question is, if you have the LeBlanc in play, what does that do? Maybe she could go and conquer the Orange Forge because my unit will be on Windswept Hillock, and then you make a copy of her, and then you can put Mixologist in base, and then you have your LeBlanc set up
Yeah.
for
That's a good.
for the Mixologist to bring back, and then that's a 6 on the Forge, which is pretty big. And that depends on what I do with my Poro, maybe your LeBlanc can just beat it anyway, and then you save the Call of Week for later. Yeah, because Call of Week in the Poro is not great value.
No, you're right.
And then the discard.
So
You'll end up getting 2 gold Mixologist next turn, so you'll have 7 runes on the turn after that. And probably a bunch of cards in hand. And the Death
maybe
Grips are
death
not
grips are
bad.
gonna come in like more useful later.
Yeah.
Not right now, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the one issue is if you don't draw any more units to play on your turn 4 when you have 7 runes, then maybe you would want
Yeah,
to have the second
like
Mixologist. But even then,
having.
you could make a copy and just have all the tricks in hand, and it's fine because you're so far ahead on points from the Windswept Hillock.
True. I just feel like here I would have I discard the death grip because I feel more safe having 2 mixologists in hand rather than 2 death grips and nothing. It feels better.
Yeah, and most likely what'll happen is you'll discard 1 Death Grip and 1 Mixologist on the next turn, like
Yeah.
after two LeBlanc triggers.
So this happens.
Yep.
And then probably yeah, the LeBlanc just in base.
And you have to do the discard and
Oh yeah, yeah. I think right now I'm gonna do this though.
yeah, I think either one is fine. Would need to be more familiar with the deck to which one is the correct choice. Okay, that's an interesting draw. I don't have any way to get him enabled though. So here I could do the Forge Fire Cape equip, and then at least the units in my hand are all accelerate. If I do the Forge Fire Cape, I could also charm you, because with 1 mana you can't do anything about that. I'd burn 2 runes, but at least I slow down your scoring, because it's getting pretty out of control. And the issue is I really don't want your LeBlanc, because the only way I push through 2 LeBlancs is going to be with a drop order with the Forge Fire Cape equipped, which is the other option I have, is I could play drop order and go to the Hillock with that, and keep the Plundering Poro, and then when you do LeBlanc Conquer, then I do Forge Fire Cape equip go across, and I save the charm for maybe the next thing that you play.
Yeah, you can delay your play like 1 turn to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The issue with the drop order, if you have Yellow Vi, which I think is a card that's going to be very common in LeBlanc decks, then
The
that
one
will
that
punish me
stuns.
a lot. Yeah, the one that stuns, because then
And
you'll
it's
attack me
ambush.
with her, you'll ambush the Vi in, my
Yeah.
drop order dies for free, and then you make a copy of either one, you go to 4 points, and then I have a Poro in my base, and then Forge Fire Cape, it doesn't make it big enough anymore.
Yeah, I
I
don't
guess the
have her
issue,
near
if
big.
is it any different if I equip the Forge Fire Cape to the Plundering Poro? It is, because then I charm the LeBlanc, and that slows you down. And that is my one big advantage, is doing that. And then I go to 5 runes next turn. I have a gold. This guy can gank across, maybe.
Yeah, that's a killer play.
And then if you have a Mixologist to play, then it's not amazing, because I'm going to have a hard time stopping him from getting on the battlefield. But at least I catch up on points, and then the Forge Fire Cape Poro is in the way.
And what if you do that? Don't I just have a free call?
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to develop anything. Or anything
Yeah.
big.
Is
So
the call
it's...
bad in that situation?
If it's call and then you pass your turn, then it's definitely bad.
Okay.
I think, yeah, because if I had... I don't know, if I had a Mask of Foresight in play, then I could do Drop Order plus Charm, and that would be very, very good. But I don't have that option, so I have to... do this, go in here. I'll at least get a bunch of gold, so I'll be able to ramp in the future, and then charm the LeBlanc. I mean, even here, this is risky if you had Stupefy, which isn't great either. So it is like the question, do I think it's more likely of Stupefy or you have a Vi? And I think it is more common for there to be a Vi. in general. Like I think it would be 3 Vi and maybe 1 or 2 Stupefies.
Okay, yeah. So I draw a good card. This is, but alright. Yeah. So
Yeah.
the
So I mean,
call
here if you
is.
had, yeah, if you had like a second yellow LeBlanc or you had the 3-drop that ramps you when it dies, then cull would be good. But if you cull, then you're passing your turn, and then I'll just get another turn
Yeah.
to do whatever I want.
Or any 2-drop, right? I just call and 2-drop.
Yeah, or if you had a 2-drop, that would be fine too, because then you get on the battlefield first.
So here I just take a turn to like develop, or you
Yeah,
just
yeah, you have to take
turbocharge.
a turn to develop.
Yeah, and yeah, I can't do anything else. So
And again, there's the same issue for me where it really sucks because you could conquer the Windswept Hillock, gank over, and still play the Vi on me. But I think what I need to happen is I need this Forge Fire Cape to end up on a bigger unit for me to be able to fight effectively.
yeah.
So I'll do the Orin. Get a Brutalizer. Or maybe even it's not right for me to score this point.
Why
No, it doesn't
not?
make a difference because either way, no, yeah, I'm thinking if it makes a difference, but either way, if you have the Vi, then you conquer and you go across to me and everything is a problem.
Yeah. So now this is like a turn where I would start questioning myself. Like this turn
Yeah.
would have would take me a long time, because I have so many options, especially because you're tapped out as well. But what I would do, like, so I can mixologist in Windswept, gank over. That works, right? We would just trade over there,
Yeah, we would just trade.
and then okay, wait. Because there's a call coming right here, like I need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
finish.
you want to get the Call of the Week to hit my Orn, because that's my biggest unit. That would
So
be really
maybe
good if you can set that
I
up this turn.
like going with the mixologist, gank over, my unit dies, but we trade, and
Hmm.
then I put a 2-drop, I call, I kill the 2-drop with it, and I draw, or is there a better way to do that?
And you could, because the Mixologist copy, when he dies, he'll get your LeBlanc back. So you could just call her, and then have 5 runes left and play the second Mixologist.
Wait, sorry, repeat that?
So you're, like, he goes to the Windswept Hillock,
Oh yeah, and then the
you make
one
a
that,
copy,
yeah, okay, I
and that
understand.
trades with the Plundering Poro, and the copy dies and gets back the LeBlanc.
Yeah,
And then when you play Call of the Week, you just kill her instead of playing the Sentry, and then you can put a second Mixologist in play.
yeah, yeah, okay,
And
and I
then you need
have
to
a
figure out what
question
your
here.
discard is for when you conquer.
If a mixologist dies at the same time as another unit, can he res it?
Yeah,
It
he can.
okay. All right. Yeah, I think that's way better.
It's actually another thing. If you have a Karthus and he dies at the same time as
Yeah,
Mixologist, you
it
get 2
doubles.
Mixologist triggers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then the trigger of Mixologist doesn't choose the target until everything ends up in the trash.
So
It's really interesting how it works both ways in favor
but
of
you
LeBlanc.
can bring back the Carthus if it dies at the
Yeah,
same
you can
time.
bring back the Karthus.
Yeah,
So like if a Mixologist dies at the same time as a Karthus and a LeBlanc, he triggers twice and he can bring both of them back.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So boom, boom, and then here the discard. I would do it's either Death Grip or Sentry for me.
Yeah, because right this turn you're probably playing these two, and then next turn you have 8 runes. So I think next turn like you could do Ruined Rex and a Death Grip.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So then probably Sentry or Mirror Image.
Yeah, I like.
And Sentry's probably not very useful.
Yeah, exactly. But this brings back her. And then boom. And we're just playing a mixologist and
Yeah,
chilling.
and you're at 3 points too.
Correct.
Yeah, and that keeps you set up with a unit in base. Okay. How many gear can I play this turn? Could use Sprite Fountain to score as well. Because like I know that I'm not winning the late game, most likely in this game. Though with the second Poro Snacks, maybe I have more of a chance. So I really need to focus on scoring my points as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So like you
So
would
let's say,
pit crew sprite fountain, something like that?
yeah, I could do Pit Crew with Sprite Fountain. I mean, another thing I could try to do is try to keep you from getting onto a battlefield. Is it possible for me to make my units big enough to do that? Not really. But I could at least, like, if I do drop order and he goes to the Hillock and he's a 7, that's pretty good at stopping you from getting there. And then I get to 4, and like this is a situation where getting to 5 points right away isn't that big of a deal as long as I can get to 6 on the turn after that.
Yeah.
But then the question, can I get to 6 on the turn after that if you go to the Orange Forge and make a copy of the Mixologist, and then that's 10 sitting there? Then
Yeah.
I could trade my drop order with the Forge Fire Cape, and that's okay. So maybe it's possible.
But what if like you don't know my hand? Are you thinking like, oh, yeah, but if I do that, he probably has this or something like that, or you're just
Yeah, I mean, there's still Vi as an issue, where if I try to put the drop order with Forge Fire Cape on the Hillock, you can still just play Vi, and it still just beats me every time.
and you're not thinking of death grip?
Well, you'd have to have another
Yeah, another
unit to
unit.
play, so then it would have to be, and that's
One
expensive.
might.
Then if you're playing
Yeah.
if you're using Death Grip on a real unit,
Yeah, yeah.
you could do Ruined Rex Death Grip, and then that would get you to 11. But then your Ruined Rex is gone, the 4 damage doesn't do anything, and then I mean you do get the Mixologist Conquer and the copy. I
And
guess yeah, you go
tactical
to 11
retreat.
against my 9, but you don't have enough to afford all of that.
And are you like not necessarily scared, but I guess you don't matter. But if opponent has tactical retreat, it's just like whatever. He reses. You're not thinking about that. You're not doing a play
Well,
because you
you
think he
can't
can.
afford it.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
let's say next turn.
Oh yeah, yeah, next turn. Yeah, and I think my goal is actually to not be on a battlefield, to just never let Vi get value. And then see if the pit crew can do enough. So I'll do this. I'll do the cookie. I get no, because you're getting a LeBlanc back as well from this, so there's no way I can stop you. So the
Yeah,
cookie, draw a
true.
card, ready him. And then I give him the Forge Fire Cape. Go in and kill this. And then I can play Heart of Dark Ice, ready, gank, Brutalizer for 1, ready, go back to base. Oh, I recycled, let me get back this. Use the gold instead. And now I
Yeah,
can
that's
make
how you
him
have
very,
to
very
score,
big.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like you have
Yeah, and I just
to keep.
I can't afford to lose my units.
Yeah, exactly. You have to keep your guy alive. And if I just have another another
Another call would
Golovik,
really
it's
suck,
just
yeah.
it's cooked.
I
Yeah.
mean, I have more accelerates in my hand at least, so it's not that bad. But yeah, you're getting to snowball a lot as the LeBlanc.
And so here it's quite important, I think, which one gets to do the copy and the like. Do I
Yeah,
want
because now
to
you don't have very
spawn?
good targets for the Mixologist, unless he dies at the
Yeah,
same time as the LeBlanc.
it's only dog shit
Yeah.
unit, so more draw right now. I would do it with the LeBlanc, I guess. Just have double LeBlanc.
Yes, it is, because you want to conquer... It is a little bit. I guess the Mixologist is a lot better with Death Grip, though, because that's 5 might instead.
Yeah.
Because the question is, because you see my unit is 6 might, can go up to 9, can go up to 12 might. So if you're trying to hold, you're going to need to hold for at least that much. So then, like, if you do the Mixologist to Hillock and the copy to Forge and play Death Grip, that's not enough on its own. So then you
Yeah.
would need the LeBlanc holding with him, or you would need Ruined Rex or something like that. But then if I have more from hand, then I can go through that too.
Yeah, this is a scary situation. Like, I can't fall into your game, or else I can get trapped. Like, maybe here I just know that we're both gonna be at 5, and eventually I'll just be like stronger than you. So I just double conquer with LeBlanc, and
Just draw cards and let me score.
yeah, and
Yeah,
develop like a
and then
Rex
try
on
to find,
base.
yeah, and then the Rex copy with Death Grip, and then you have more of a chance on a later turn.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
then,
Like
yeah, and
my
then on the last turn, I'm at 7, you're at 5, you go to the Hillock, you go to 6, and you stack, you just put everything on the Hillock.
yeah, and my power comes on my
And
turn with mirror image and all of
yeah,
that. Like I just
yeah, but the Forge Fire Cape is going to be strong against that as well.
yeah, because it
So
doesn't
it is a
before.
difficult spot. Like, this is where, if the points were different, you could do completely different things.
True,
Because
yeah,
like if
the
you were
points are
if you
annoying.
could get to 6 on this turn, then it would be like easiest turn possible for you. But because you can't get to 6 this turn, then everything is much more difficult. Let me
So
make sure you didn't
this
miss a
I'm
point, right?
doing.
Because you scored 1-2, and then the mixologist traded. Yeah, yeah. So it's, yeah. But I think the idea of drawing more cards, you look for like Hidden Blade, Call of the Week, things like that. Then that gives you a better chance to hold. Because that's what you're looking for, is cards that will help you hold on the last turn. Because you know with the way the points are that you're going to be the one defending on the last turn of the game.
Hmm, why? Sorry.
Because I'm going to get to 6 points first, and like especially with the pit crew, it can just go around in a circle and it never stays on the battlefield. I mean, it's like in general, whoever gets the 6 points first, they're going to try to win the game on the next turn, and then their
Yeah.
opponent has to stop them from winning the game. So then they have to defend.
Is there another like point threshold? Do you think that is as important as 6?
Well, like 4 and 2 is kind of the same, or they're similar, but not as important. Like 4 is like then like I'm 2 turns away from winning the game. So then often that gets to the point where your opponent gets to 4, and then you already want to start trying to slow them down a bit and force them to spend resources, where you start developing units onto the battlefield, and then you force them to use their tricks, and then hopefully they run out of tricks, so that then you develop on the battlefield, they clear through a bit, get to 6 points, but then you push back again, and then they can't get from 6 to 8 afterwards because they spent too many resources.
So are you
Whereas if you make it,
thinking about like turns that's scoring 2 points in a turn?
well, it's about the breakpoints. Like it is about the even number breakpoints.
Okay.
Like it's good to score as many points as possible, but sometimes it costs you too much. Where like sometimes there is, like, let's say, what would be a good example? Like let's say this drop border is my only unit in play.
Yeah.
And I had my hand was all just more units, and let's say I'm at 5 points.
Yeah.
Then I could send the drop border forward and go to 6. Or maybe this isn't the best example. Let me think. Let's say I'm at 3 points. I could send the drop border forward and go to, or let's say no. Let's say I'm at 4 points and I have a bunch of units in hand. I could send the drop border forward, go to 5, but that doesn't make me able to win the game next turn.
Yeah.
Or I could play a bunch of other cheaper units, and then on the next turn, then I have one big unit. I mean, let's say it's a bigger than a drop board. Let's say it's like a Vilemaw. Let's say I have one big unit. It can go attack you if you try to defend the battlefields. And if you don't defend the battlefields, I can throw my like cheap units forward, and they can score the points for me.
Okay, yeah. It
Whereas
changes the way
if I
you
send the
play.
Vilemaw forward, yeah, if I send the Vilemaw forward too early, and then I tap out developing all these other units, then you can spend your turn, you kill the Vilemaw efficiently, you get a good trade there, and now I have all these small units that can't push on their own anymore.
Right. Yeah. Damn. These are all things I don't think about. All right. And here the discard is maybe the
It's
scout.
the Soaring Scout is just
Yeah.
the smallest thing,
It's just useless
because
as well.
everything else can at least help you hold, where you can just throw stuff, or like you probably even play the Honest Broker and
Sorry.
the
I
Ruined
forgot.
Rex because you're not even trying to defend.
And then yeah, probably like Just this.
Yep.
Get ready to close out the
But
game.
you could even play the broker because you're not even trying to use Death Grip.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And playing mind games is not worth it.
I mean, not in this case. Like, I mean, you could like bluff a hidden blade, but what am I going to do? If I think you have a hidden blade, I still have to try to score points. So I'm still going to like the hidden blade will still,
Yeah.
no matter what, like at some point the hidden blade is going to kill my unit. Especially like a hidden blade is a card where even if let's say instead of sending the pit crew, I use a sprite to go and score, so you don't use hidden blade. Then on your next turn, you do some stuff and you hide it, and then it's the same thing. Like it doesn't cost you anything anymore to hold it up.
Yeah.
Like there are other situations your opponent holds up a lot of runes, and then it's better to not give them the opportunity to spend them. Like if it's like a Master Yi and they hold up 5 runes, they want to play Rengar, and then you don't let them play the Rengar, they wasted all of it. And then if they want to play the Rengar next turn, they have to hold up 5 again. So then that's good value.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
But with something like a low commitment spell, like a Hidden Blade or a Stupefy or something like that, then it's not.
Yeah, but
Not
for
nearly as
you,
much.
you're always playing mind games because you always have 2 runes up, you know? At
Yeah,
least
with
2.
Annie, yeah, it's like natural. Yeah, it's natural bluffing.
Yeah.
So here I have to think.
Yeah, I can't see 2 of your cards.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me reveal
But
again.
good.
So the thing with the Sprite Fountain is there's no point in saving it for the last turn because I could play it this turn and next turn it'll give me the Sprite anyway. So I should play it this turn, which means that if I'm doing that, then I might as well have the pit crew go in. Does it really matter where it goes? Not really. So like it could go to the Orange Forge, which actually that's not bad because that saves me a rune.
And here, are you ever thinking of just going to 6 and then waiting? Because next turn you're winning? Or are you trying to go to 7?
Well, in this case, because the Sprite Fountain doesn't cost me anything, then I might as well go to 7.
Okay. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you did hold the 2 runes open, I would have to think about Death Grip on the Ruined Rex. So then I would have to think about probably I would use the Heart of Dark Ice on my pit crew to make sure he's big enough that he can kill the LeBlanc. If Death Grip happens and then the back off keeps
Yeah.
me safe.
That's in case
Um,
I have 2 up, maybe you do that, right? Like just to...
yeah, then I would have to play a little bit differently. But I guess it would still work out pretty similarly because I would do this on him, and I would equip the Brutalizer on the Sprite Fountain, and then it would still be pretty similar result. And then you
Yeah.
wouldn't have the Honest Broker in play immediately. But I would have to adjust a little bit. If I didn't have this back off, maybe I'd have to think a bit more. Maybe then I need to either then I just do the Sprite Fountain, I just send in the Sprite with Brutalizer Heart of Dark Ice first, and I don't go to 7 points. Or I mean, I probably draw some cards with the Poro Snacks. Is a good starting point. Which I should probably just do anyway, but we'll do the Sprite Fountain first. So this will get the Heart of Dark Ice instead, because that saves me a rune. So this does 6. And then eat cookie.
Yeah, that's a good draw.
Yeah, and then this guy goes back.
Those 2 units are so crazy with Ornn. Drop border and pit crew.
Yeah, and then I'll just drop both of them. There's no way you can do anything to me in my base. Like, there's no way a LeBlanc deck is playing Bellows Breath and Imperial Decree. If this was against the Victor, I'd save these in my hand, more likely.
Yeah.
That would be important. And then I could hide the back off. That doesn't do anything, though, because you can send 2 big units at the same time. So this will just be saved for the last turn. It'll cycle itself, at least. Like, this is a card where, again, I could try to hold with it.
Yeah.
But it still wouldn't work
I'm
very well because my
curious,
biggest
like,
unit is 6.
is it like that's another thing, overcommitting. It's like I guess my board is quite scary in my next turn as well. That's why you're never trying to just put everything on that battlefield
Yeah,
and
if it
then
was
then
earlier in
back
the
off.
game, like there were some turns where I was thinking about like the drop border could go in with the Forge Fire Cape, but I was scared of Vi. But if I had back off then and I could hide it, then maybe that would be a safe play. And then I would have the drop border set up as a big unit, and I would hold the battlefield on you instead of
Okay, yeah.
leaving it open for you to conquer, and that would deny you points. But now it's a bit too late. Like I committed to the plan where I'm letting you also conquer the battlefields, and especially with the Forge Fire Cape on the pit crew, it's just not big enough. And
Okay.
now you have too much in your base as well, where you can just fight through it. All right, you reveal your hand. Okay, so now yeah, you have a lot of options.
Yeah. So here, something I like to do a lot is shooting in base, right? This is where I should do it. Like this could absolutely fuck you. I play the Carthage
Um,
first,
yep.
then I go in with the Rex, kill your guy, double conquer. Will recycle, let's say, Death Grip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking right now still, but Death Grip, and then I go sacrifice on the the copy,
Mm-hmm.
and then I can kill two pit crews. Oh no, wait, because one's
That wasn't 6. Yeah.
so one drop border and one pit crew,
Yeah, you killed 2 of my units.
and then
Yeah.
you only have one alive, and then I go up to 7, so I think I just mirror image my Rex, go in the Orange Forge, hide Hidden Blade.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, you could even Hidden Blade the second Rex and kill my other pit crew.
Oh, because it's still gonna do 8.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nasty.
the Karthus draw is insane for you. If that didn't show up, then it'd be really hard game. Like then maybe
Yeah,
you still make the same play, but you only kill 2 units and I keep the pit crew. But this is actually like punishing me for putting these units in play, where if they were in my hand, they'd be
yeah,
safer.
yeah, true. I just have a machine gun Rex sniping you. Alright, but let's say, okay, so that would be the play, and probably I would win the game, right?
I still have some draws. Like I still have the Sprite Fountain Sprite, and I have the back off cycle, and I've got the draw from the cookie and
Yeah,
my draw for turn,
because
and
I
maybe
want to
one
know
draw
what
for
would
conquering
happen
as well.
if I didn't get the Karthus.
If you didn't get the Karthus, yeah, then it's harder.
Should I draw the
Like
next
maybe
card
then
and see?
you still probably mirror image the Riptide Rex just to have the biggest unit possible. And then you would do like Riptide Rex to Windswept Hillock, make the copy, send the copy to the Forge, sacrifice the copy that's on the Forge to leave the battlefield empty, and that would get rid of the drop border. And then you would stack like Riptide Rex copy, Mixologist, Honest Broker all on the Hillock. You'd have Death Grip, you'd have Hidden Blade, and that'd still be pretty good. And you'd have a draw, 2 draws off the sacrifice too.
Yeah. Alright, but I'm going to do the Karthus play, right? Because it's just a better one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, by the way, quick, I just thought about this question. What do you think of LeBlanc and like,
No, she's really strong. I think she is really reliant on Karthus. If Karthus doesn't show up, then really she's kind of clunky.
hmm,
But with Karthus, it's very broken.
so
And she is weak to purple as well,
yeah,
where like Gust and Starcrossed is a big problem for her. But she's also the best Aurora matchup in the game. Like she hard counters Aurora.
yeah, yep, true. So you wouldn't say that she's the new Draven, right?
No, no, I think she has counters.
What do you think's the best deck right now?
I don't know. I was saying Diana, but it's actually turning out that it has some like green is a bad matchup for her.
Do you think it's
So I'm not
Vex?
sure, honestly. No, it's not Vex. No, Vex definitely not. She has a lot of bad matchups too, and she's very reliant on the early draws, and she's very bad when she goes second as well.
And how have you what's your opinion on Annie in this new set? How have you adapted? Obviously you can't reveal a lot, but just like
It's still basically the same deck. I just upgraded some cards. Like some cards from set 3 are better than the ones from before, so those got changed in. But otherwise, it's like the similar game plan and everything.
are you
So I think
bringing
like
Annie?
Annie is good because I don't think Annie has any bad matchups. I think that she's because you can deal with everything with Annie, and I think I
Mm,
like that.
yeah. Yeah, it's a special deck, definitely. With the Rengar, that was the sauce. Was the extra sauce you had.
Other Annies were playing the Ringer. The real sauce was not playing Sneaky Deckhand.
Oh
playing the
yeah.
rec size. Yeah.
Are you keeping up with Annie on Unleashed regionals?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be at least for Sydney. It will be any. I'm gonna start working on a guide too,
When's
if I
that,
can keep having
Sydney?
success next week, next
Damn,
weekend. Yeah.
you're about to have some fun, man. And then are you going to Vancouver and all the other
Yep.
ones?
I'm doing all of them.
That's gonna be some fun, man.
It's like, I
We'll
mean,
maybe see
Sydney's the
each
most
other in
expensive
Hartford.
one. So if I'm doing Sydney, no, yeah, definitely. I should really make a list of everyone that I've coached that's going to different events to make sure that I see how they're doing.
Bro, I'll have you sign like what should I make you sign, bro? A ballista, bro.
Ballista,
Have you seen
the
Ballista Aurora Vanguard?
Ballista Aurora Rengar.
Yeah.
You mean like the 3 mana gear that does 2 damage?
Yes.
That Ballista? Oh my god, that was like a thing people tried in set 1 with Volibear, and it was...
No. Because I tried it in one of my videos, and it's I might bring that to Hartford, bro. Like when you have Elder Dragon in base, the Ballista kills anything,
Oh yeah, true, yeah, it works with Elder Dragon. Okay,
right? You see
sure,
the tech?
sure, yeah, but you could... Can't you just like on the hunt the Elder Dragon and that kills
Yeah,
everything?
that as well, right? You
That
have
also works, yeah.
you
That
see,
actually okay. Okay, what else do you get from red? Hold on, this is making me interested a bit. What else do you get in red
right,
for
right,
Aurora?
bro.
Hold on, let's see. What units
If you
do you
have
get?
time,
You
you
get
have
like
to watch my
Cadrigrun?
video, because I realized that
Here,
mid video, bro. I didn't know like that. What that was the tech.
you get like Cadrigrun. I guess the other units you get aren't very good. You still have to play Dead Bloom Predator probably.
Alright, I'll show you the. This one. Today we're playing. So the deck
But
definitely
then
needs some tweaking. Like there's some. Yeah, you're playing Kadrigan, uh, and you have the Rengar champion unit, which is like such a powerful card to have ready at any time.
yeah, it's
Um,
true.
and then you're just running like piercing light as well. Like you can kill units in base when your Elder is in,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, and you get Sky Splitter?
and then falling star for
Okay.
Karthus.
Oh yeah, this is not bad. And the Ragnar signature is very good. Like that gives you some
Yeah, that's
compensation. Because I think
broken. That's
Volibear,
broken.
like Volibear before was a good Aurora deck because you got to play a bunch of units to play before the Aurora, but now you don't even want to do that because you want to play Elder Dragon. So it's, yeah.
Yep. You see?
Okay. I see it.
I think.
You're not going to be very consistent,
No, I know.
is the only
But at
problem.
least,
Yeah.
look, this is how I saw it. At least I'm gonna have fun. And if I'm playing a lot during the day and I'm not used to it, right? I don't play often for long periods of time. Bro, if I'm playing LeBlanc or like any complicated deck, I'm going to be misplaying so hard at the end of the day. But if I'm
Yeah,
playing
you just bring the
Aurora
Aurora
for
deck
like
and just
I'm just like doing my own
Aurora and
game
chill.
plan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a big like I'm hesitating between LeBlanc, Rengar, Aurora, or like just regular Rengar, which is kind of also, but I feel like it's bad.
I think regular Rengar is not bad, but it's Aurora matchup and Vex are both big problems for him.
Yeah.
Really big problems. So it's tough. Like if those didn't exist, he'd be really strong. He'd be like top tier Master Yi, like similar with unfair big units.
You think or well, fucking Proving Grounds Master Yi is the best deck?
No, he's also really bad against Aurora.
Do you think MF Aurora is the best deck in the game?
It might be, honestly. It might just be because
That's
like I
crazy,
think the
man.
thing is, like I think Annie doesn't have any bad matchups, but it's also probably not doesn't have a big advantage anywhere. So like it depends on what you think is the best deck in the game. Like if you think it's like the deck that doesn't have any bad matchups, then it's Annie. But if you think it's like if you look at all of the matchups and you say like let's say you look at the matchups and you say if it's 50-50, then that's worth like 50 points for the deck. And if it's 100-0, you never lose, then it's 100 points. So if you look at Annie, you're going to get like 50 to 60 from every matchup. If you look at Aurora, then you're going to get You're gonna have some matchups like the yellow decks and maybe some of the purple decks where that's a bit worse. Like maybe that's 30 or
Yeah.
40. But then most of the other matchups, like every deck that isn't yellow or purple, you're gonna be like 70 or 80 or more.
Yeah.
So then if you add all those up, then MF is gonna have like have a much bigger number at the end than any will. So I mean, yeah, it could just be the best deck on that metric.
All right, let me do the things. Boom, pew
Yeah.
pew,
So
pew
so
pew.
one thing here that's important though, this copy you made, you have to discard a card for it. So I think you have to change
sorry,
the
yeah.
order that you do things in, where you have to do the mirror image first and then sacrifice that so that you can get the cards you need to be able to discard for the copy, because you need all these cards in your hand.
Why would you mirror image first?
Because you're going to do it anyway, and then you can play sacrifice without needing to discard a card yet. Because I think this hidden blade you don't want to use on your own unit, you want to still hide for my units. So you want to
Yeah.
use the death grip and the sacrifice to kill your own Rexes.
Okay, yeah. But wait, okay, so I should have done it right in here in base.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, before you attack. While I have the sprite, which doesn't really matter. The sprite's
What
not
the fuck
doing
did I do,
anything.
bro?
It's
I
not in your
totally
way.
lost. Why do I have 2 down?
Um.
Oh, I had 3. Okay, because of Karthus.
Oh yeah, because of Karthus. Yeah, yeah. You
Okay,
played Karthus.
so yeah, boom.
Yeah. So mirror image. And this is where if I had a Starcross, you lose the game, but I don't.
Yeah, Starcross plus Gust, man. Hey. Man, I
Yeah.
don't know what to
No, it's
bring.
rough.
I don't know what to
Yeah.
bring, bro.
All right. So then, no, you still have to do the sacrifice first before you attack.
My bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So you kill the copy. Kills my 2. And then you get a reveal again. See if what
Oh,
you
yeah.
drew changes anything. Okay, you drew some stuff that you can discard safely.
Yeah, this
So
Sentry
yeah, now
over.
the Rex can go in, you can make the copy, and then you can use Death Grip to kill the copy and then hide Hidden Blade. And then that gives you a perfect way to utilize all of it.
Now, boom,
Yep,
it's up
you
to
go to
7.
7.
Wait, how did I kill it? Oh, yeah, sacrifice. Wait, no, wait.
Yeah,
Um,
and now you use Death Grip. Because you want to save the Hidden Blade to hide. Because you still need to, like, one card you could be worried about is Thousand-Tailed Watcher.
yeah, true.
So yeah.
Just do that. And then,
And now you can
boom.
stack everything. No, but you should keep everything together on the Windsmoke Warlock.
True. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I guess you could.
Yeah, like
No, it's
if I did this right, let's say I did.
Splitting is a little bit better against the Forge Fire Cape, actually. Yeah, maybe it is a little bit, but this guy, when he dies, he'll give you tons of units back. So the question is,
Actually, I think I would have done
like
like
this.
this.
Yeah, maybe you hide with the 2 units, because if I draw Charm, then I could charm your 1 unit that's with the Hidden Blade away. Yeah, something like this.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
What did you? Damn.
I get my sprites.
Yeah, and you get a +3. You can buff it up.
Yeah, I definitely can. I need to figure out how I'm doing this though.
You know, in case you forget.
Because now, I mean, this is nice because you can also look at what's going on here. I think I have to eat the cookie because I can't spend all my runes right now. So that's an easy start. Okay, I found more card draw.
It's not over.
So I need to clear both your battlefields off. I need to find. It has to be another accelerate unit.
Yeah.
So probably the best thing I can do is force you to Hidden Blade on the sprite right away. So I could even just give it the Forge Fire Cape, and that's good enough to force you to do it.
Because you clear the battlefield if not.
Yeah, because the Forge Fire Cape will kill the Broker, and then I'll have 6 against your 5, and then even if you bring back, yeah, you don't even have 2 blocks to bring back, so the biggest you could bring back is 5. So then I would get to clear that, and you'd have to play Hidden Blade. So I think I'll do that.
And what would you do with the Rex then? You Hurry Pray?
What do you mean? Well, I have to draw something now.
Yeah, you
Because I'm forcing you to do the Hidden Blade.
yeah, now I do it.
So you do that. And then the nice thing is you do that in response to the Forge Fire Cape, so I don't even get the damage out of it.
Oh,
So that's gone. I draw 2. Okay, I drew a drop border.
okay.
Now, the one thing I could need to think about is it possible for me to get Charm and charm the Ruined Rex back to base and only clear this battlefield and then hold. But I think that's impossible because you'd have 9 might. And after I clear this, you get way more stuff. So I think I still have to win on this turn. That's the only chance. So I do the drop border. And then the next annoying thing, he needs to get to at least 9 because when I kill the Ruined Rex, you shoot him twice before I conquer.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means I have to give him. Let's see, I probably use the discipline on him, try to draw. This is my last chance to draw. And that's
What was it?
not very useful. Not an accelerate
Yeah.
unit. But I get one more draw, so I can give him this. I go 9. Kill this, conquer, draw one more card. Okay, hold on. Is this good enough?
Wait, why did he go to 9?
Because I gave him the Heart of Dark Ice. So Heart of Dark Ice discipline makes him 9.
Oh yeah, I forgot about discipline. My bad.
Yeah.
Wait, alright,
Okay,
so this happens?
Yeah, so I do the Sprite Fountain, get a
Wait.
Sprite, Brutalizer, and this. So this is 9. And then I think that's good enough.
Damn!
Oh. Yeah, this deck, like the Ornn deck too, if there was no Aurora, this deck would be
Damn!
really good. That's actually so sick.
You
And I
found
think
the line.
the issue is, like, one thing that would have been nice for me is if I conquer the Forge first, I would be able to play a Sterix Gauge. But if I do that and I kill your Mixologist, then you can bring back 5 might to go with the Rex. So then I need even more might on the other battlefield. So like I could have sent that same like 9 with drop border over here, but then you'd have 11 might over here, but then it would actually balance out with the Sterix Gauge. But you would get 5 might and I would only get 3, so that's not a good trade for me. Actually, you wouldn't get 5 because the Forge Fire Cape would kill the 2. So you'd get 3 might and that would be an even trade.
Yeah.
But that's actually pretty crazy that I won from that spot.
I didn't
But it's so
understand
like
shit.
I'm throwing so much might at you. Like if you
Yeah, that's
like
crazy.
imagine if you didn't kill those units in my base, I could probably push through like 40
yeah.
or 50 might of stuff on the battlefield.
Yeah.
Pretty easily. Yeah.
That's a crazy deck. But it's nothing compared to Aurora Rengar.
Yeah. I guess how many accelerate units did I have left? I had Bright Fountain, Pit Crew, Shirelias. I didn't have too many left. And a drop border. So I did have to find. I found what, 2 accelerate units? Yeah, 2 accelerate units with like 5 draws, and I didn't have that many left, so that was pretty lucky to find that.
Yeah.
And I could find a Defy. Defy would also count if I get rid of the Hidden Blade.
Yeah.
It's possible. Did I have any other way to cycle early? Because I couldn't afford this back off, so I don't think I had any other way to cycle.
Not really, like.
But yeah, if I could find Defy, that would be
Snack.
really good. And then like Discipline and Snack would also cycle, but that's basically it.
Yep, that was playing to your outs.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what I do. But does it make sense? Like when you like going back to the turn, you had 3 points and I had 5. Like you could see already then what would happen the next few turns, like what you had to plan for.
Yeah. I guess I have to think more with points in my head, you know?
Yeah, the points are the biggest thing. Like if there weren't points in this game, if it was something else like a life total, then this game wouldn't work. It'd be completely different. It's like the
Yeah.
points are that's like the main. That's what everything else revolves around.
The points, yeah, the points tell a story.
Yeah.
Damn, like a true poet. Damn. All right. So much to learn though. Holy shit. Um. All right, man. Well, I think. Is there anything else you want to say? You want to give advice on you?
I mean, I think it's good. Like if you, I think I'm starting to tell everyone this is like you start your turn, you do like the untap, you channel your runes, you draw a card, and then always take 20 or 30 seconds before you start making any plays. So
Yeah.
because it's way too easy, especially like in this game, to just be like, oh, this is obvious play, and you just start doing it, and you realize halfway through your turn, this is all shit. I didn't plan anything out. This was like completely wrong plan that I went for.
Yeah. It happens
So
quite
it's
often.
yeah, or maybe like the turn that you played is fine. Like it makes sense at least as your turn, but then your opponent plays their turn, and now nothing you did makes sense anymore, or
Yeah.
it was everything you did was punished. Or maybe your opponent plays their turn, things are still fine, then you get to your next turn, it's like I don't know what to do anymore. There was no plan for your next turn.
Yeah.
So it's
You're
like
planning.
it always takes time to think because it's like you can't like you said the early game is fine for you because the early game like the first 2 or 3 turns of the game that those can always like be pretty simple and like
Yeah.
you can even like especially for most decks you can just say like these are the cards I'm going to play on turn 1, turn 2, and turn 3, and that
Yeah.
just makes sense. Like you just have your curve for those turns, but then you get later than that, and then it's like a unique situation. You can't be prepared for that. You have to think through it when you get there in the game.
Yeah. And the way you kind of prepare is looking at points and your opponent as well, like the state of the game, the
Yeah,
board.
yeah. I mean the way you prepare for it is like you thought about that the turn before already, or the turn before that,
Yeah.
where like you already had an idea of what your plan was going to be. Because I think that is a big thing, is like having a plan, like a long-term plan for the game, where you say, like I can see where the points are going to be, where they're going to be going over the next few turns, so I know like this needs to be my plan. Maybe I need to stop my opponent from scoring 1 point. Maybe I need to make sure that I'm scoring 2 points every single turn. Something like that,
Yeah, but
where
it's
you
kind of
can.
hard to like make those assumptions mid-game and be right, you know?
Yeah, I mean that takes experience then.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you have to know your opponent's deck and your deck, and be able to like if you don't know that, then there's no way you can know what's going to happen in a couple turns. Because then you don't like if you're playing your turn, you're like I have no idea what my opponent's going to do on their next turn. Then you don't know what's going to happen when 2 turns in the future. But if you know your opponent's deck and
Yeah.
you know yours, then you can say okay, this is like you know then if you know are familiar enough with their deck, you can say um, these are their options that they're going to have for their turn depending on their hand, and it's like this is what they could do that's the worst for me, so then let's plan with that in mind, because if they do something else that isn't the worst for you, then you can probably then it's already helped like a good situation for you.
Yeah.
So you say like what would be a good example, like I guess if I was planning on the turn I got to 7 points and put all my units in base, I would need to think about okay, what if the worst case scenario where you have a Karthus and then you're able to sacrifice the Ruined Rex twice and wipe my board,
Yeah.
something like that. And then I should think about that and say, do I need to hold a unit in hand to play around that to be safe against that?
And
And
then
probably I should have held one of my units. Maybe that one pit crew that should have stayed in my hand, and that would have been a better play. And then I get to play the back off and just cycle it immediately on whatever unit you send in. And maybe then with 3 mana open, maybe you'll probably play around it because you had 2 big units you could send at the same time. But maybe you don't. Maybe you make a misplay and I stun your one unit that goes in, a Riptide Rex, and then he goes back to base and he doesn't even get on a battlefield or make a copy. And then so it's like that sort of thing. But then thinking like maybe my hand, if I have more accelerate units in hand, and then you do that play, then it's still fine for me. So I can still do maximum development to then be ready for like a bunch of hidden blades or other removal spells. Um, or maybe and then I'm ready for it. And then let's say you didn't draw the Karthus, you couldn't do that play, then my board is fine. Then things should just be fine because you have a weaker turn than I was planning for. I was expecting.
yeah, damn, it's just I guess I have to start playing the game like that. Like I have to start playing the game uh while thinking like that, which is hard. Like
Yeah.
it's not something that I'm sure like well, I'm not sure, right? You are your own person, but like you have to play like that. Uh, wait, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say like, let's say you're just playing normally, right? You're not necessarily always going the extra length and thinking about and being disciplined like when you play, but
Mhm.
trying to get better and beat your opponent, right, and perform, I guess that's what you have to do. You have to be very disciplined and just
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
thinking
because
of
it's
every
really
single
easy.
possibility.
Yeah, because it's really easy to play the game on autopilot. Like
Yeah,
that was kind of the play that I made, where I just threw all my units out because it's like, okay, I spend all my mana, it looks really nice, and they're in base, they must be safe. But then, like, if you take some time to think about it, okay, there are some things that can go wrong with that.
there's always another layer to the problem.
Yeah, yeah,
Just like life, man. Earthbound is
yeah,
like
it is.
life.
Yeah. No, it's a really good game.
Yep, that was interesting. With the ending too, a bit spicy. Hey man, but I'ma leave you be. Um, that was nice.
Yeah. So hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully you get a good video out of it.
Yep, for sure. And I will yeah, probably go in for some VOD review. I still have a lot of time before Hartford, so
Yeah, you've got the privilege. You get to see what the meta looks like. Maybe Aurora ban happens before, or maybe it
yeah,
doesn't because you want to play. We're thinking about playing it.
yeah. True. I
Yeah.
hope Aurora gets banned. True, in Sydney, that's gonna be a pretty crazy regional in Sydney. It's gonna be like a jungle, bruh.
Yeah, yeah, it really will be. There's going to be. I mean, that's why I'm happy to play Annies because I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm at least not afraid of any matchup. I'm not doing a matchup roulette. If I brought like LeBlanc or I brought Aurora, it's like I'm scared of opponent flips the wrong legend. And I'm already know that I'm behind.
Well, I will
It was the same
be
thing with Aurelia too, where it was I didn't want to. I tried playing Aurelia. That was the other one of the other decks I was considering, but it was like the mirror match and the Victor matchup was just like I don't want to
yeah.
put myself in that position. Which I did work on the Victor matchup. I made the deck more aggressive and have more early units, which fixed that, but it made the mirror harder. So it was like there
Yeah.
wasn't a winning formula for that.
And real quick, I used to be a Victor player. Like I played only Victor, never other decks. And then when Unleashed came out, like as pre-releases, on TCG Arena, like when you could play Unleashed, um, I switched to LeBlanc just because she was the same colors and way better and more fun. But I've only
Yeah,
played Victor. Have you tested or heard a bit about Victor in set 3? What's your quick opinion?
I think he got a few cards that are really good for
Yeah,
him. Let me just look
for
because I
blue
think the
Victor, I think
yellow
as well.
Vi. I think yellow Vi is very good for him. I think Sprite Fountain is ridiculous
Yeah,
card and very good for Victor for his game plan.
yeah, that's a
Um,
ridiculous card.
I think Chakram Dancer is maybe a card he plays, maybe Ash. And then yeah, like the yellow
Yeah,
Vi is very,
Ash.
very, very, very strong. So I think um, he got a lot of interesting cards that especially like the Sprite Fountain and the Vi, but then also some other options where he definitely got stronger as a deck, and he's very good against Aurora as well. Probably not quite as good as LeBlanc, but close. Very, very close,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
And like that, he's in a pretty good position for that.
You're definitely not scared against an Aurora deck if you're playing
Yeah,
Victor.
and then you're not so scared of purple either. Like I wonder what would be the bad matchup for Victor. Probably like Master Yi or some of those unit decks, like Master Yi, Rengar,
Yeah,
that could get in your way very early on. But Vi helps with those too a bit, so it's interesting.
yeah. I still haven't tried him out in a leash. I kind of left my boy hanging for a bit. I'll have to cook up and go see. But yeah, like everything in this fucking game is decisions, bro. Even just knowing which deck I want to bring to Hartford, bro. Like it's gonna
Yeah,
kill me
yeah, it is. Yeah,
for real. It's gonna be my first ever like event of anything.
I mean you've done like skirmishes and stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean at least, but it is like I mean I don't know how big your skirmishes are, but it's like twice as long at least. So you
Yeah,
have to be ready
yeah.
for
I'll
the
bring
grind.
some. Yeah, yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. Real quick, other question. Have you opened any product? Any big pulls?
I went to 5 pre-rifts. I got Altart Baron, not the ultimate, but the other one. I got a couple of overnumbereds
A couple
and a couple of yeah. I got a Diana and let me double check. I think I got one other.
at only 5 pre-rifts.
I think I got a Diana and a Pike. Yeah, I got a Diana and Pike overnumber. Yeah, but the pre-rift packs are boosted rates.
Yeah, I know, but you've only
And I
went to
got some alt
5?
arts. I think I got like 2 or 3 alt art blue buffs and red buffs, which is
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I
an
did
alt-art
5, but
red
then
buff.
they also had like the pack pricing for doing well.
Yeah, yeah,
So I
obviously.
opened like an extra 12 packs,
But
and that's I
bro,
think no, I got the overnumbered Diana from the pre-rift, but then the other overnumber was from the packs.
okay, I just counted. I went to fucking 7 of them, bro.
Yeah,
And no
just gotta be good at the game.
overnumbers and all of the pricing, bro. There was a place we were only 4 that knew about it. It was the first time they ever like did any event, so they were so lost. It was an EB Games. I think you know about it. It's like Canadian.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
bro, we had tables in the middle of the store. It was like the most ratchet shit. And you know they give a box inside the case of all the pre-riff kits. They give a booster box for like pricing. And
yeah.
we were only 4. Initially the thing was
You
winner
guys,
takes the box, but then
oh
we
my
agreed
god,
before playing to split. But I ended up winning, so I should have did it. But anyways, we got like
oh my god,
5 packs each,
that's
or
so
like
many packs.
yeah,
That's pretty sick to get.
yeah.
Damn,
But nothing. I opened like
nothing.
a lot of Origins and a lot of Spirit Forge. Well, a lot, not really, but anyways. And I haven't gotten anything in my life of Riftbound.
Damn.
It's
I got
okay.
a, I think I got 2 alt art Ezreals in set 2, but I didn't sell them because I'm a fool.
It's okay. It's
They
pretty
just sat in a
stable.
binder. But they were worth like $150 or something silly right on release.
Oh,
Everyone was going crazy over that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know the
But
debonair, like.
no, yeah,
I thought you
yeah,
were
but it's
talking about
fine.
the legend.
No, not the legend. No, the 3-drop, the unit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I did the same. Like, I went to pre-rifts of Spirit Forged, opened a spinning axe, and I won't,
Oh
I
yeah, that
won't
would
say
have
the
been.
rest. But the
Yeah,
guy
no,
at
it's.
the pre-rift offered me like, for now at the live moment, he said like, bro, I'll give you 80, just give it to me now. I said, nah, I don't know.
Oh my god, you just take it every time. Just take it.
Yeah, but I didn't, and now it's worth like $5.
Yeah. Even if they're trying to flip it and they make like $20 off you, it's fine. Just
Yeah,
take it every time.
yeah, you're right. Anyways,
Especially with how much. I mean, back in Spirit Forge, didn't really know how much they'd print the set, how much it would be, like
hmm
how low the prices would go. But now I think, especially knowing how both of these sets have gone.
yeah, and this one is even quicker than Unleashed to just plummet down,
Yeah.
which is fine, bro. It's a game.
No, I mean, I think it's good. Like, I think that is where that is an ideal situation. Is
Yep,
none of the like base rarity cards cost very much. You can build a deck for under
yep.
$100, and then if you want to like have your deck look cool, then you can spend more or be a collector. Then you can spend more, and then it keeps the value of the packs up.
Yep.
Because I mean, if there are no alt art rarities and the highest value card is $5, then a pack is worth like can't even be worth $1. But
Yep.
if there are all these alt arts and stuff, chase cards to go for, then it's still worth something to go to
Yeah, it's all relative.
buy packs. Yeah.
Have you seen the new Ultimate Baron in person?
No, don't think so.
Me neither.
Heard that one got opened. There was a pre-rift that I signed up for, but I thought it was at midnight, and I thought it was midnight on the wrong day because I didn't look at the calendar closely enough. So then I didn't end up going, and then someone opened the Baron there.
Damn, it could have been you.
Yeah. Well, they actually gave me the pre-rift kit when I went there the next day because that was the second one that I signed up
Okay,
for.
okay.
But it wasn't. No, it wasn't me. Tragic.
And are you more excited for Vancouver than all the other regionals just because it's in Canada?
I don't think I really care. I mean, I guess I'm excited because it's probably the least traveling I'll have to do. But otherwise, I don't think it makes. I don't do any tourism or anything. Too busy. So
I'm
it's
not
like,
necessarily talking about tourism, just talk about being a proud Canadian.
oh yeah, being a Canadian. Okay, sure. Yeah, there's some like being in Canada,
Yeah. You have to win that one, bro.
familiar
Please.
culture.
Please, you have to win
Oh
that
boy.
one.
Yeah, let me just go win all of them. Let me
Bro,
just go be the professional Riftbound farmer,
what's the
farming
stat?
the noobs.
It's like 4 top 8s
Yeah, 4 top 8s,
out of how many regionals you attended?
5. And the Houston one was top cut, but it was top 64 top cut, and that's when I got eliminated. Though I should have made it further. That was with Timo, and then I missed on the best of too. So Alan has slightly better stats than me, because he has 4 top 8s, and then 4 best ofs in 1 win.
Damn. But still, you have to perform in fucking Vancouver, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta represent Canada, please.
Yeah.
Bro, do you think there's if one day gonna be Riftbound World Cup?
Riftbound World Cup. Like Esports World Cup or something?
Yeah, kind of like they're doing with the nation, like just Canadian players, or I guess it's not really a team game.
Like a Nation Cup? Nah, it wouldn't. I don't think that would
Nah,
work.
man, you're
Maybe,
right.
maybe, I don't know. Like there could be like there's Polish players, Canadian players, US players, French players. There's enough countries with strong players that could work.
Right?
I don't
Like
know how
you
big you can
find
make the
a
teams though.
fun format of like maybe there's some
Yeah, like a
pools, like pool A,
mixed
B,
format.
C,
Yeah.
shit like that. Could work, man. And do you think the multiplayer aspect of this game will ever be big?
Mm, not
Yeah, me neither.
not at the
I
moment.
have never I have never played a single game of free for
Oh, I
all
tried it
or
way back.
team.
There was an online event. There were like 6 teams that signed up, and it was like every single one was Master Yi with something else. And
Mm.
it's like 6 Mask of Foresight. You're like main decking Adaptatron because there's also no sideboarding. It was kind of silly.
Yeah, to be honest, it doesn't even interest me. I don't even want to try.
I mean, apparently there's like some balance where you can do like Kaisa or Victor really heavy removal decks, and I don't know what's going on with set 3 if that does something different. But I think it's like the game's just not balanced or designed around it. So
All right, final question, and then we're done. What is, besides the win, your favorite Riftbound moment?
boy,
Tough question.
besides the win, like not counting anything at Atlanta, or can it be something at Atlanta?
It can be something at Atlanta, yeah, sure.
Let's see. Let me think if I can think of anything better. But I do have one.
Doing this coaching session with me?
No, no. You got a lot of competition for Riftbound moments. I think it's the top 8 match against Colin, where after game 1 he beat me, and then I went to do push-ups to like de-tilt myself, calm down a bit, and then I won game 2, and then he got up and went to do push-ups, and I
Damn.
didn't even know at the time. Like it was only later when they were interviewing me that they told me he went to do push-ups, and I find that that's like hilarious
Yeah,
that I mind gamed him that hard. Where he's playing set, I get up, I do push-ups, he can see me doing the push-ups right there.
and he needs to do
And then
push-ups because he's
I
playing
come
set.
back and I beat him. Yeah, so then he gets up, he's like, what the hell? This guy's like mogging me right now. So he's like, all right, I need to get up and do push-ups too. And he does it and I don't even see. So he's like trying to counter me and I'm like,
And do you think it would have like messed you up a bit if you saw?
no, I think I would have found it funny immediately.
Yeah.
Like, no, yeah, but that's hilarious.
Bro, I started doing 100 push-ups a day.
Damn, that's for like straight in a row?
No.
Oh, okay, you spread it
Throughout
out.
the day,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have
Jeez.
that's really healthy to do. I have a thing on my stream where people can spend the channel points to make me do push-ups,
Nice.
but they never really do. It's
Damn.
tragic. Like I want to, do it. I want to do exercise while I'm streaming. It's good, but then no,
Do you stream on a schedule?
no, it's just whenever. Like it's mostly tournament VOD reviews. Like it used to be more in the past when there were more online tournaments, but
Yeah.
not so much, and I don't really have time for those anymore anyway. But then now it's mostly just doing like reviewing the VOD of events, doing that sort of thing.
Okay. You're never gonna hop on and play online type shit.
All right. Any last questions or anything?
No, man. Thank you for Yeah, for putting up, man. Talking a bit as well.
Oh, no problem.
And I wish you the very best of luck in Sydney. Bro, that's gonna be so far. Holy shit. How long is the travel? It's like 2 days?
15 hours. Yeah, with the time zone change, it's basically 2 days. Like I
Ah,
leave on
yeah, yeah.
Tuesday, I get there on Thursday.
You gotta
It's sick.
like lock in as well for the, I don't know how you say it in English, the jet lag, like,
Yeah, the jet lag. Yep.
damn.
Yeah.
Anyways, I know you're gonna
No.
crush it,
No.
bro. You gotta make another top 8, and I will be watching the top 8.
All right. Well, thanks for the support. It
Hey,
was good. Nice talking to you, and I'll
yep.
see you in Hartford.
Yeah, I'll see you in Hartford, man.
All right.
Peace.
Have a good night.
Yeah, see you. You too. Goddamn, boys and girls, we did it! Just finished with not with Hartford. What the fuck? I'm tripping. With Prismaticism. I think it went well, guys. What do you think, man? Nice guy, bro. We ended up talking a bit at the end. You can see that this guy just loves the game, bro. And he takes it to another level, bro. I was like, he was explaining like lines and just thoughts in his head and speaking so fast, bro. I had trouble keeping up with him. There was a point I was just like, he was like sending me information from everywhere, and it just overheated. I'm gonna have to rewatch that, bro, at like point 0.5 speed, bro. But hey, if you're watching this Prismaticism, you're a goat, bro. Thank you for doing this, guys. Well, Prismaticism, and thank you for watching, guys. I love you so much. Go Habs, go, bro. We're up 2-1. We're playing in 2 days. And bro, guys, um, other thing, you saw the in the middle. I don't know where, but I put Prismaticism on to Aurora Ballista Rengar, bro. I'm telling you guys, it's cooking, bro. People don't know that it does that. Anyways, um, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm just too excited, bro. I can't process. But I'm gonna end the video now. Thank you so much for watching. That definitely helped. Let me know. Should I go back in again with him and do a VOD review, or I don't know. Hopefully it helped you guys as well. And that's it for me today. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and tuning in again. Say I love you to the ones you love, your close ones, your mother, your father, your brother, your sisters, your dog, and your friends as well. Just say I love you, man. Peace.